Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following Artos Stark, the King of the North. And now, in that last episode, we saw Artos descending into a bit of darkness. Indeed, although we may have had aspirations of heroism for Artos when we began this campaign, it seems as though the story has something else in mind for our titular hero here, and that is perfectly fine with me. As I mentioned in a previous episode, the House Stark is well known for having some very cruel and oftentimes malicious leaders. Indeed, you have to sometimes be cruel to keep control of a place like the North for hundreds of years, thousands of years, even. And so Artos is seemingly in line more with those Stark kings and lords than many others. But that does leave us with a few options here, and because Artos is a man who is looking to consolidate his legacy, and potentially protect the North from the predations of a Blackfire host that is definitely starting to expanding into lands that do belong, at least in claim, to our children here, and that would be the Riverlands. And so I think that we are going to do something about that in this episode. Now, what we are going to do is declare war against the King Atheon Lannister here, the King of the Trident. We could wait a little bit and get some money by doing a taxation tour, and I was pretty tempted to do this. But seeing that he is at 361 in debt right now, I'm actually leaning towards attacking now and kind of capitalizing on the fact that they're very far in debt here, because if we give him time, he's going to slowly potentially pull himself out of debt. He's making 11.3 per month. So who knows how much he'll have back by the time the taxation tour is over. Whereas we're looking at, 460. So we should be able to keep our armies up for a while. But either way, I think we'll have the advantage here. Now, in regards to pushing the claims, we were going to look at pushing the claim for the Kingdom of the Trident for our son Donner here. Now, there were some questions about what we're going to do about that. Like, are we going to leave Donner to rule the Trident and then put, our son Brandon, our younger son Brandon, to rule the North? No, absolutely not. Donner will rule the North. That is still the intention here. We are going to put him in the Trident and put him on the throne here in Riverrun. But eventually, either he's going to pass it on to his children, or potentially he's going to pass it on to his sister here, who is married to the Frey. I'm kind of leaning towards Donner passing it on to one of his children, which will be part Riverlander as well. But Donner is going to rule from the North. We're not going to give the heart of Stark lands to a second son. That just doesn't seem fitting for me. But yeah, we will be putting Donner here in the Trident to rule as our vassal. Now, the way that we're going to get him to rule as our vassal is we are going to, rather than declaring war for the Kingdom of the Trident, the Empire tier title, I have gone and consul commanded a Kingdom of the Riverlands into existence. Now, we're going to have to do a little bit of consul commands after the war, because obviously, as you can see, if we do the Kingdom of the Trident for the Empire tier title, we get this little bit here, which we'll probably be giving back to House Aaron in exchange for their help in this war. And then we would get these two titles here. If we do the Riverlands one, we won't get those. So for all intents and purposes, I'm going to act as if we're doing this one here, the Empire tier title, but I have to do the Kingdom tier one in order to have Donner as our vassal. There's another way of doing it with consul commands, but this is honestly just the easiest way. So we're going to do that, and then we'll kind of clean up the borders and take care of the deals, the wheelings and dealings after, if we are successful. So I am actually going to just declare this war right now. And there we go. So looks like some, yeah, all right. So a couple people joining in the war against us. That's completely fine here. We're actually matching up with them right now. Oh, and look at that. Cape of Eagles. Cape of Eagles joins in against them. That is perfect because, as you'll remember, our son Donner is married to a daughter of House Malister here. And then looks like the Blackwoods are keeping out of it, which is nice. And Atranta is keeping out of it. So yeah, not too bad actually here. Now we do have to assume that the Rock is going to join in. Dwayne the Rock Johnson coming in to take down the North. No, King Willett the Worthy. So we're gonna need to call in the loyal Knights of House Aaron here, and they will accept, of course. Is there anybody else we can call in? I doubt it, and I don't think we're going to need to. So we'll declare war. Now, we can pass through the crossing, and that is because of the marriage alliance we've made between House Frey and House Stark. So, you know, allowing a member of House Frey to marry a princess of House Stark. And, you know, we'll find some, you know, I'll probably drop them a payment or something after this war is done. But I think that we've got enough of a deal made with House Frey that they would let our armies pass through here. They're not going to assist us because they are technically sworn to the Blackfires. But the Blackfires, you know, they haven't really given House Frey anything. So, you know, House Frey is playing both sides, as they are often known to do. So in that case, let's raise up our armies. Do we want to raise them just down here or march them all the way down from Winterfell? I think we'll probably just raise them up in Moat Cailin here. That seems to make enough sense to me anyway. So let's raise all of our armies here. Let's get them going into Moat Cailin, and then we'll just march straight down south and just go from there. So, wow, there's a lot of little armies there. So, all right, let's get this war underway. Indeed, we're going to be leading some of these armies ourselves, of course. So King Jasper has joined in. Has the Rock joined in? Doesn't look like they have yet, which I'm quite surprised. Religious head established. The Magnarch Wise Ones have proclaimed Drin the head of their faith. So the Magnarch religion, the Thens, have themselves ahead of the faith. That's well, good for them, I suppose. I don't really care all that much. There we go. Oh, and look at this, House Malister coming to join us. All right, so we're gonna head probably straight for Riverrun, although it's. Oh, and look at this, Lady Euphemia. Oh, she somehow became. Oh, she was given a title. She was given the Lordship of Eagleside. Oh no, does that mean our son? No, our son's still in our court because they're not married yet. But that's actually totally okay then. Not too worried about that. Let's start marching in. We've got the forces of House Malister with us, so that should probably give us an advantage over any of their troops here. I'm curious why they're not calling in King Willett here, but I am not going to complain. Wonder where their troops are. Not sure. Do we go straight for Riverrun and lay siege to it? Probably. All right, maximum 15 months left. That's actually not that long of a siege. Oh, their forces got. Oh, okay. The Knights of the Vale just got clobbered as they were coming out of the Vale there. That's unfortunate, actually. They're not gonna win. I don't know. It doesn't look like they're gonna win, but it was actually rather close. Well, that's not good for our war score there. Well, only minus 12, so it's not the worst. Looks like the Malisters are over here, so they might be able to join up together, and that should give them a relatively formidable force. In any case, we're sieging down Riverrun, which is their capital, so somebody's trying to steal from me. Was it our son trying to obtain our gold? Thought you were just. Not sure what's up with that. Looks like they're going to decide to go down a different path here. All right, we should probably keep an eye out. Yeah, okay, they are coming for us. I'm going to decline this one. I'm going to pause it here. I don't really... Oh, wow, looks like we already got engaged in a battle here. All right, well, I'm going to... Damn, all right, we're going to need to pull back here. Oh, allied combatant slain. Oh, another House Reed. Is that... Jeez, House Reed has had a rough time. All right, let's we gotta head back. All right, so we took some hits in this war. Artos apparently thought a little bit much of himself. Well, we always knew that he wasn't the smartest commander. He's an excellent swordsman, but that's fine. So we're gonna regroup here with our allies. Oh, look at this, a bunch of raiders coming in. Looks like, anyways. It's unfortunate that we can't assist our allies over there, but all right, you know what? We're gonna hold here. Oh no, let's see if we can catch him anyways. Let's see. Yeah, all right, let's go in. Let's engage him in a fight. Here we go. Now we're gonna get our revenge. Oh yeah, there we go. This is a little bit more in our favor. Our friend Brandon died. Lord Brandon Mormont slain in battle. That's unfortunate. We'll take a look at that first battle, by the way, as well here very quickly. So we can see the events here. Yeah, unfortunately, Marquess Bowen the Corrupt. It's unfortunate, but deaths do happen, as we have clearly seen throughout this campaign. Tywald Lannister was wounded. Sir Tywald the Inflexible. Yeah, okay, so apparently we, Queen Mole is scheming against me. Throw her in jail. Well, we can't. Let the traitor be known to all. No surprise that the wife of the Wildling King is, plotting against us there. All right, so that was a little bit better of a battle, at least. We killed 10,000, we lost about 5,000. Still not the best, but a little bit better in our favor here. And it took our war score. We got a nice boost from the war score there. Magmar Magmat clove Robin Whitrose in half. Let's see. Lord Andrew of Tamerlan slew Emmon Coldwell. Lord Dalwyn slew Morton Spevens. I'm looking to see if there's anybody more interesting here. Oh, Sir Tywald was slain. Slain by Lord Daros of Sunrise Bite. Nice. How's Donegar? That's pretty cool there. So we killed a Lannister, but we lost a Mormont. That is sad tidings. All right, let's start making our way back. I do want to hit their armies one more time, get as much of that war score as we can. I'm curious where they're marching to here. Oh no, they're coming up here. All right, we're gonna fight them in the Blackwood Lands. Our daughter is no longer a child. She's a good administrator. There we go. I guess we'll be marrying her to the Frey son right here. So there we go. Solidifying our deal with the Freys. All right, looks like our allies are going to hopefully make it in time. We should be able to win this battle anyways. Yeah, looks like our allies are going to jump in here to assist. And that is going to give us a nice victory over our enemies there. All right, where are they retreating to? They're splitting up quite a bit. I do want to keep our allies together here. So we lost those first two battles, but things have ended up a little bit better in our favor here after those first couple battles anyways. All right, we're going to crush the enemy forces right over here. Oh, and we captured the enemy banner, the Black Rush War Banner. All right, let's add it to our collection here. There we go. Oh yeah, look at this. Crushing some of our foes here as we ride into battle here just outside of Riverrun. There we go. This is actually going fairly well, I would say. Oh yeah, and our allies engaging into another battle here. Let's see if we can hit those forces there. Oh yeah, they try to run. They stand no chance against us now. We've certainly pulled off a much bigger victory here in the wake of those first couple losses. There we go. Gonna crush these forces as well. Send them packing. Wow, we've got a lot of prisoners here. Let's take a look here. Lord Barian of Smallwood, Master Jared, Tothmer Brook, Lord Tilbert Stafford, Lord Willem of Pebble Keep. Oh, we got somebody from House Derry. That's not too bad. Hatcham. Let's see. Anybody else of note? Doesn't look like it. So yeah, we can take a look at some of these battles. Yeah, slaughtering quite a few of their men there. Let's look at the details of that battle. Yeah, we're starting to clean up here, I would say. Killed another 3,000 there. Not too many losses there. Oh, another 3,000. Yeah, we're starting to wipe them out with minimal losses to ourselves. That's going to put us at the maximum 50% war score. So we probably should get on with the siege of Riverrun. I'm not too worried about them coming back and attack us. I think we've got a pretty big advantage in terms of troop numbers. No idea why they did not call in the Rock. Maybe there's some sort of enmity between the Lannisters of the Trident and the Lannisters of the Rock. Or maybe the Lannisters of the Rock, don't want to get involved considering how that last war against the Blackfires went. Not a curse undone. All right, we lost one of our rivals there, which is good. Yeah, and then we're just getting these sieges done, which is going to pop up our war score pretty significantly. I'm not too worried if they try to like go north or something like that to stop us here. So yeah, let's just get on with this. Hopefully we should be able to get this siege. Yeah, 18 months, 19 months. All right, well, kind of wish it was going faster, but you know, I'm not too worried about that anyways. These raiders here, Raiders of Hammerhorn. House Spar, yeah. We're gonna have to deal with those guys. Our son, Prince Carlon Darkstark here, is proposing an alliance. I'm fine with that. Let's see, he's got a new coat of arms there, which I think looks pretty cool. He is the Lord of the Northern Mountains, after all. All right, let's get these sieges done. Our allies should be able to manage quite handily by themselves here. Yeah, I'm not really too worried about assisting them. We'll keep the siege going of Riverrun, because that's going to give us a massive boost in the war score. Yeah, there we go. Siege is actually going relatively quickly here. Okay, this one we might need to be a little bit concerned about. No, our allies got this well in hand. Not to worry at all there. Nice. The Lannisters stand no chance against us. This is excellent news. This is excellent news indeed. And we got a new intrigue lifestyle perk. Do we continue down the torture tree? I mean, maybe. I don't think we want to torture that many people though, right? Truth is relative. Weeds like fertility. Let's see. I'll go for some fertility. I do think we're going to switch back over to war, though, now. Yeah, we'll go back over to war, considering we are in the midst of a war anyways. All right. Yeah, look, our allies are just cleaning up. Nothing to worry about over here. King Dennis of the Mountain and Vale. Oh, he's died. King Jasper, or no, his grandfather, or his father, yeah, his father. King Jasper Aaron has died here. Well, that's fine. They're still assisting us in this war, which is all that really matters here. There we go. We just need to get this last siege done. Oh, look at this. Our allies are going siege crazy. Exactly what we want to see. And there we go. Let us finally capture Riverrun here after about, let's see, how long has this war been going on? It started 2 years ago. So a 2-year war, but we have just about... there we go. And we captured, yeah, look at this. We took a bunch of them prisoner. That's all it's going to take. Yeah, I mean, the prisoners give us the 50% that we need there because we got the captured heir, but we probably could make some money from him by ransoming his wife back, right? For a weak hook. Well, we don't really need a weak hook there. So I think that we are going to consider this war well and truly in hand. So let us enforce our demands. So there we go. Bring them before me. Oh, okay. So for some reason it's kind of acting weird here. My will be done. There we go. All right, so we will need to console command things a little bit. As I mentioned, we could have easily gone for the Empire title, but we wanted to make sure that our son Donner did retain that Kingdom title. So I'm just going to quickly go and console command things to the way that we kind of expect them to have ended up after this war. All right, so as you can see, I have gone and fixed up the borders a little bit. I think that this makes sense, and I did try to be a little bit fair because as you can see, I did have a couple of those duchies turn themselves over rather than swearing fealty to the north. They actually went to the Blackfires, so that would be the Duchy of the House Buckwell here, Lady Dion Buckwell, the High Lordship of Deerfield, and Rook's Rest also went over to the Blackfires. So I thought that kind of makes sense. Not everybody's gonna, submit to the rule of the North, but, it was a pretty resounding victory. So most of the proper Riverlands lords did do so. And then we also ensured that the House Aaron was given their just rewards, and that was returning Hearthome to House Aaron as their vassals. So there we go. That's what the North looks like right now. Now, I do need to just do a couple quick little things, and that is to grant our son some vassals here, and this is the ones that I had to go and console command us over. So let's go and take care of that very quickly here. And there we go. So everything should be wrapped up. So our son Donner currently rules in Riverrun here, which is exactly as intended. He's going to keep hold of the Riverlands. He's 20 years old. He's, rather capable. Who knows if he's going to start spreading that Northman Old God's faith down here. I guess we'll see. But, he does have Tully blood, of course, through his mother, Queen Kellis Tully. And he is betrothed to Lady Emphyria Mallister, which is, solidifying our connections into the Riverlands. So that is pretty ideal, honestly. I think that we are well set up here. All right, let's disband our armies there. And there we go. So what do we need to do anything from here? Prisoners can be ransomed. Oh, yeah. I like to ransom me some prisoners here. We've got a couple Lannisters. Well, that's, maybe we could keep one or two of them here. Let's see. Ransom? Do we... I mean, he's worth a lot of money, honestly. But negotiate release, we could recruit him. And get a hook on him? Yeah, Marwyn Lannister. You know what? He's worth a lot of money, but I'm going to do that anyways. And then I'll probably ransom everybody else here that we can. So we'll ransom all the other 11 there. So there we go. This kid is going to be in our court as a hostage, essentially. So I guess we'll educate him. Do we educate him ourselves? Kind of like, he's like kind of a Theon. He's kind of like a Theon Greyjoy kind of moment. I think that we Ooh, Sir Robar Royce. Our cousin is in our court. Sir Robar. Oh, because he's married to our daughter. You know what? Let's get him to be to squire under Sir Robar Royce here. That seems fitting here. Can we actually get him to properly squire? Educate squire. Yeah, there we go. So that's actually perfect there. So yeah, Sir young Marwyn Lannister here. He's a bit of a cowardly boy, but you know he'll be squired up. Maybe they'll knock a little bit of masculinity into him. I guess we'll find out. There we go. A lot of ransoms. Look at this. We got plenty of money now, and we're making plenty of money too. Question is, do we need to assist our son with getting control? Yeah, probably. We'll assist him with getting control of Riverrun there. So yeah, the world's kind of shaping up in an interesting way. The North is looking very strong here, as you can quite clearly see. But the Blackfires are still no slouch. Storm King Haegon's still alive, although he is ailing now. Oh, he lost his son, Prince Aaron. Was murdered by Princess Alyssa? Was murdered by his wife. Oh, this actually is putting the Blackfires in a much different position than they were before. When King Haegon was about to pass his realm to Prince Aaron here, who was actually a very capable commander, very capable warrior, you know, like this. I think Prince Aaron could have easily been a Blackfire to live up to the name of Haegon here. But now Princess Alyssa, she wanted to be queen, so she murdered her husband. I'm surprised she's not going to get imprisoned by that. I don't know what Haegon's going to do with that. Maybe he would disinherit her. I might go and console command that potentially. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, she's a known murderer. She murdered his heir. I don't think Haegon's going to stand for that. I don't think he's obviously not going to execute his own daughter, but I wouldn't expect that he's going to hand the realm down to her. So that would make the heir young lady Alyssa here. Diligent, sadistic, but I mean, yeah, not a warrior. What about the other Blackfires? What do we got here? 15 living members. It's not really a lot of male black. There aren't any. There's no male Blackfires left. Huh. Just all women here. So, okay. So Blackfire's not actually in that. Oh man, losing Aaron here. Big blow for House Blackfire. So, you know, but Haegon's wife his new wife is pregnant. He married a Tyroshi. Is she gonna have a son? That's interesting. A lot of interesting things happening here. So yeah, not too bad anyways. And there we go. Yeah, lots of money here. I'm tempted to start our legend at this point here. We did lose a counselor. Who was it? Mistress Meliana. That's unfortunate, but we will need a new steward. Lord Barracan Wolf. Oh, what about Prince Carlon here? He is capable. You know, I think Prince Carlon could do a good job there. So we will put him in our court. There we go. All right, so we got all this money. Yeah, I think we're going to spread our legend now. Conquest of the Kingdom of the North, Keeper of the Old God's Holy Site. Now, Conquest of the Kingdom of the North, that is our true legend here. And I think we have to spread this, right? We have to do this. 50% chance. Oh, yeah. So we're going to try, and we're going to try to put it all the way up. 560, we can afford this. So, yeah, I think this is what we are going to do. Create the legend. In the chronicles of time, there blazes a saga of a battle so glorious it resounds through eternity. A battle where King Artos stood as a colossus amidst the tempest of war. Upon hearing vague rumors that plagued the land, Artos set his heart to accomplish this difficult endeavor. The battle was fierce. He met the forces of House Bolton in the middle of the field, his eyes filled with valor. He raised his weapon and struck a blow upon the enemy. Blood flowed, and there was victory. However, that was not the end of the tale, for when Artos made his way home, he helped those in danger and avenged their affronts. Maybe he did do some of that, if you can consider the bandits to be the wildlings. Yeah, they could not hide from the fury of his blade. Indeed, he was a man who would massacre those who would stand against him. The Boltons and their underlings hung their heads low beneath the broken banner and begged for Artos' mercy in the darker days of war. He could only imagine himself as a survivor of the war, but he emerges as a winner. They're the only winner. So there we go. That is our legend chronicle. So we're going to be paying quite a bit of money to spread this, but I think it's worth it here because, especially considering we've got a legend spreading here from the wildlings, which is not ideal. And then legend spreading down here. Yeah, Artos needs to get his own legend going, I would say. So yeah, I think that is pretty fitting. Undisciplined recruits. Today I'm observing Master Kalon as he trains some of his new recruits. Teach him what I know about command. His advice? He rejected our advice. Well, that was foolish of him. King Hagon. Oh, there's a king. Interesting that the Targaryens would name one of their children Hagon, although he is a dashing young man here. Lustful, callous, authoritative, arbitrary. Oh, this guy is a true villain. Wow. Okay, this is gonna be a great Targaryen king here. So the Targaryens do still rule Dragonstone, but wow. When Hagon dies, I wonder if they're gonna have any chance of coming back. So I guess we lost Darren the Drunken here. Yeah, drank himself to death. Wow, that is quite sad. But now King Hagon rules. The Targaryens have quite a few living sons, I believe. Yeah, Master Aemon is still around as well. The White Dragon, Sir Vaemon Waters. Yeah, they got some bastards. There's a couple trueborn Targaryen sons. So House Targaryen, yeah, is not lacking those trueborn sons, that's for sure. But yeah, Blackfire's a little bit more trouble in that regard. All right, so question is, wow, what do we do from here? Invitation to Lord Barrican's hunt. All right, this is our friend, so I think we shall join. We do need a caravan master. So I guess we'll get Gwyn as that, and we'll join the hunt. Ooh, we are getting raided, though. Yeah, we're going to need to deal with those wildlings. Now that we do hold Seaguard, though, we should have a little bit more chance against them. We're going to need to start funding a proper fleet on that side, though. So in order to do that, I'm going to look at Seaguard here and see... Okay, they're already kind of maxed out here. Well, not quite maxed out, but... let me just take a brief look at this. Can we get to level 5? 618. So I think what we're going to essentially say is if we can get ourselves to the expanded docks, then that is what I'm going to count as enough ships to launch an invasion against King Gunnar Greyjoy here. Oh, how did he take over? I thought that Sam Greyjoy was the king. Did he usurp him? Let's take a look. Title history here. Sam Greyjoy. He died of the bloody flux. So now it's Gunnar Greyjoy ruling. All right. Well, that's and then Prince Rook. All right. So the Greyjoys still exist, but yeah, I definitely want to start planning some wars against them. I'd love to get the Mountain and the Vale as a vassal, but we'll see. Or take the sisters here. The question is, yeah, how are we gonna get? Would House Frey turn against the Blackfires? I think when Hagon dies, I think that the Freys might actually side with us. And I feel like once Hagon dies, if he doesn't have a strong heir, which he currently doesn't, I imagine that some of these vassals here like the ones in the Rock, the ones in the Reach. I imagine that some of these vassals would be turning away from the Blackfires. They'll probably keep a fair amount of them, but yeah, certainly some of them won't. Let's see. Change a chapter in the conquest of the Kingdom of the North. Our forces were so pressed and harried. Morrig cuts through my reverie as we discuss a past battle. Yet we still prevail. I hear tell, indeed, that it was in fact you who arrived at the pivotal moment with reinforcements. I think that is actually true, is it not? Yeah, I think that's actually what happened. Oh, and look at this. Our friend in House Manderley is promoting our legend. That is excellent news. Oh, and nice. So is House Glover. So our legend will start to spread. There we go. It's spreading. It's making its way from Winterfell slowly but surely. All right, so be it here. We're going to try to corner the stag, gaining some hunting experience, which is ideal. And oh, take that, we say. And will the hunt be successful? Finish the hunt. It was a successful hunt, it looks like. And there we go. We have succeeded, and we have gained ourselves some hunting experience. Well, that is pretty ideal. We can change our son's contract. Council rights. Do we really need to do any of this? I don't really think so. So I'm not going to worry about that. Oh yeah, look at this. We got lots of legend promoters now. Traveling traders, as we stroll around the market of Sullen Wall, a ruckus comes. Grand Mayor Walton will have your head for this, says Arthur. I'd love to see him try, the stall owner says. Create and no, seems like the perfect time to make some coins. I'll watch the spectacle, I think. I don't think we're going to get involved in the Grand Mayor's affairs. And there we go. We have returned home from the hunt. So not too bad. Yeah, we're going to need to get some money built up, which is probably not going to take too long. Oh, and nice. Brenda has overcome her sickliness. That is definitely ideal here. Yeah, Prince Carlon here. Ooh, tradition. The Northman culture has embraced the forest folk tradition. Interesting. Can we embrace any other traditions here? If we take a look at our culture, Reform Northmen. Can we get? Oh, we could get another one going. Oh, we got so much prestige. We could probably pay for like a really good one here. All right, what are the most expensive ones? Well, I mean, obviously, what ones are going to make sense here? Ruling caste? Ooh. Rulers of this culture are used to lording over their subjects that are not their own. I don't know about that. Let's see. Mountain homes? No. Metalworkers? Is there something that's kind of like witchy that we can add to it, considering we are a witch? Culture blending, city keepers. Let's see. Would that be in ritual? Bound by faith, by the sword. Concubines, linguists. Let's see. Merciful blinding, sacred hunts. It's not really that good though. Water rituals, sorceress metallurgy. Shunned witchcraft doctrine. Ah, that's unfortunate. I'd like to get that in there. The first. What is this? Before the Seven Kingdoms and the doom of Valyria and even the Andals, there were the first men wielding swords of bronze. The first men were the first of all men to settle Westeros, carving their culture and influence deep into the blood of the continent and all those who came after them. While their old tongue is still spoken by the free folk and the giants, their runic system of writing has gone extinct, along with many old tales that have failed to be passed down orally. While the echoes of the culture of the first men can be found all around Westeros, it is strongest in the north, where the Northmen can still be found praying to the heart trees in the godswood, just as the first men did. Rulers are less likely to have courtiers and guests join hostile schemes against them. Guest recruitment cost minus 20%. Rulers may raise runestones to commemorate certain major life events. This isn't that good. What about Iron and Ice here? What is this? Oh, this is about the the people of Cape Kraken. Rills in the Hills. Okay, this is for the Barrow lands. Harsh rule. This almost kind of fits too. No, I think we're gonna take on this first man tradition. Established tradition. We established one too recently. We need to wait 10 years. Okay, well, that gives me some time to think about it and to get some suggestions from you guys as to any other ones that you think we should go for. Strong believers, right to prove, trial by combat, storytellers, refined poetry. Who knows? What about any other ones here? Winter warriors. Winter soldier commander trait is more common. Yeah, so there's a couple different options here. Warriors by merit, various things like that. So let me know. We've got 10 years and we've got a lot of prestige, so we might as well use it if Artos is still alive in 10 years, which one can only hope that he will be. What do we have here? Prisoner ransom. Yep, I will take it. We're still in need of a fair amount of money. So that, I think, puts us in a very interesting position here. And I'm curious what you guys think we should do going forward. Do we hold here for a moment, consolidate what we have, and move on from there? Or do we continue our war? Oh, actually, look at this. Oh, Borok died. He was poisoned. Ouch. And so his realm split between his sons here. Oh no, daughters? No, King Kyleg Red. Yeah, okay. Kyleg and Queen Mole. Well, so the wildlings are very weak now. We could easily go and start pushing into the north. Man, a lot of interesting developments here. So it comes down to the fact that there's two true major players in the kingdom. That is going to be Storm King Hagon, who, despite having suffered some setbacks, is still in a very, very strong position, has more sworn swords to him than anybody. Oh, look, the mother was imprisoned. Yeah, okay, well, that totally makes sense. Not by Hagon, but, like I said, we'll make this all make sense here. But yeah, Hagon, very, very powerful, but in a precarious position now. And then Artos, the king of the north and the rivers here. These are the two major players, the Reach, the Rock, the Mountain in the Vale, Dorne, Pentos, the three daughters here. They're all just minor players, the Wild or the Ironborn, minor players in this game, but the true big foes here are Artos and Storm King Hagon. And I would like to test ourselves against them at some point, but 100,000 troops. Oh yeah, because he's got that alliance with the Reach. Well, I guess we'll find out, and we should have 30. We've got 3,500 troops. Definitely not enough. We'll see how this all plays out in the next episode. Until then, Wanderers, thank you for watching.